Hello out there. I'm back in my business of this broadcasting, this kind of broadcasting. And today we have a very dark weather. It's, it's, uh, it's we went out and we came back again. Now I am here. Maybe you can see me. If not, you are blind. And if you can't hear me, you are deaf. So sorry for that, my friends. All of you, you can't either see me nor hear me. So I'm here all by myself, doing my stuff on video. No one is knowing anything, and I'm here just to entertain the audience that is in my surrounding, that haven't even heard what I am thinking, but they will hear it after some time. When time is out, this will be heard on the roof of so many people all around the world. Well, that was the introduction for this video. I'm rather tired today, but anyway, we have to continue. We have to keep on doing this kind of stuff, because it is very important that we keep it up. If not, it will fall down by itself and break into pieces. So anyway, we are here, and we do the important stuff during the time we have, and this obvious comments and saying is what you are hearing. So what else is blowing in the wind? No answers are there to be found. Just lingering noise in the bushes, in the forest where we are going. After some time, we will find time. If the time doesn't find us, we will find it, and we will do it. So this is how things are going. We are here just to take care of business. We are waiting for the time to come, because we are finished with the time that have been. So while we are waiting for the time to come, we do some preparation. We wait in anxiety and everything. And while you are listening to this, if you can hear me, if not, you can continue watching it. And if you can't see me, you can just put it on and let it do its business until the end. So what are we talking about today? I don't know what we are talking about. Maybe you are talking about something that is disturbing everybody else. I do my business in silence, in a quiet room where there is noise all over the place. But here, it's tranquility, it's peace, it's silence, it's all those things that make us our creativity blossom, and we are going out there to be more of who we are. If not, we can't be nothing else. So wherever we are, whoever we are who we are, and we are there, we are here, and nobody is is bothering our business. It's very important that we are continuing with who we are. I really have to say something today, because it is misunderstood concept that Bible is the Bible is a concept of different books. Yes, it is. The Greek word for this Bible is Bible, or what biblikia. What can I say? Bible is like bubble. It's a language. Babel is a language, and I have a friend in Israel that say that Babel is not foreign. It's a perversion of Hebrew. It's all perversion of Hebrew, because everybody talked Hebrew back in those times, before the language was perverted. See, it's very... this kind of ability that the human kind have to talk, to communicate, to speak, even it's a perversion of the Hebrew language, is all we can do. Everything is perverted, and I think our mind, our body, our spirit is infected by this perverted language. We are surrealistic, we are mind blown, we are out of order, we are missing the point, we are out of concept, and we are way out. When we try to explain things, we confuse ourselves with the way we do it. That's how perverted language is. The Babel. If we all could speak Hebrew, I think that would be the cleanest language ever. Because Hebrew language have different qualities to it. In the first place, you can derive everything from a word, like something that is defined even on a chemical, physical code or language. The Hebrew language is like a riddle for us Gentiles that have no clue about the Hebrew language. So the Hebrew people, they are talking like in codes, because they can know every single detail of something. If you want to say monitor, a microphone, their way of their language will explain the true nature of a microphone. But we call it microphone because it's very well known that it's it's something that we record. But in the first place, if we go 1,000 years back and forget about everything and all this advancement that we have experienced, if you say a word like microphone, people will laugh. What are you talking about? 1,000 years way back? What is a microphone? Maybe a man called Mike. Mike was making this phone. What is a phone? It's somebody you call and talk with. So all this kind of perversion of the language, it's making us crazy. And the more we use our language, the more crazy we get. Look at me, I'm a good example on that special point. I'm the right example, just in order to picture a man that is so confused and perverted with his language that he never knows the outcome of his speech. Do I really have a message to this? I can't say. It's all out there. Do we need to take a break here? It's all out there. I can't say anything now which will bind me to my words. It's kind of funny that all the languages in the whole wide world, we try to use it. I think it's very important for the human condition to know how to write and speak and use the language, because it is a tool for reflection, it's a tool for contemplation, it's a tool to get everything in the right order. So this is what we are striving with. It is very hard. When you are confused with a word like microphone for 1,000 years ago, who would in their right mind figure it out? I can't say. It's a very tricky question. So when talking about Hebrew, if they have a word for microphone in Hebrew, you can go 3,000 years back. They will understand exactly what it means. They will even make it. So I think that the Hebrew people, they had all this prepared for us just to invent the certain things that they have already defined in their language. So it's kind of a mysterious language that you can go back and forward. It's not time limited. The word microphone is not a time limited word. And if you are talking about schizophrenia or Pfizer vaccine or whatever it is, something like that, you would never have guessed 1,000 years ago. But the Hebrew language is all about explaining to the students, because we are all students, what it really is. So that kind of language that is, every word have every word have some three-dimensional explanation to it. You can derive whatever context this word is about, you can root it from the real source. Yes, some extraordinary words, maybe from the spiritual world, that you can have even four intrinsic explanation to it. So every word is correct. If you say something like moon or something, the word in itself will explain what moon is. There is no doubt. So I wonder how the Jews that only know Hebrew can go along with the Gentiles. It is out of the... They will think of Gentiles that they are really messed up. Look, we have all the explanations for everything. Every word does this explanation to us, so we are not confusing ourselves. We are quite clear, and that is look at take me as an example on how many words does this man need in order to say just a simple thing. That is mind-boggling. It's hard. It's hard to keep it simple. Like my father said back in when I was a little bit younger, the best speech is on simple terms, very simplistic, clear cut talk. That is the best language. Yeah, he was onto something, I think. My father was maybe not highly educated, but he was brilliant, he was smart. And today, people are perverted by saying that he have this high school and all these degrees, and you regard them as smart. The dumbest people have the highest education. And the fault of this kind of dumbness is that you think you are smart. You think that you are the brilliant one. You are the brightest one. I am by many, even I'm not that educated, regarded as so smart. And they think that I have all this lexica in my brain and everything. I have nothing. I can prove to you. I have nothing in my mind. I have nothing on the papers. I have some small degree of something. I'm nothing. In fact, I'm simple, nothing, an obvious case of mockery. But you see, people can be smart, and when the European came to America and saw the natives there and Africa and all those people, they were very smart. They had all this medicine, they have all these tools that was very convenient for their life, and they had a way to find out and do the daily source as normal people, but they were very smart. But they were removed from their own heritage and their own origin, so they became as dumb as everybody else. Why did we go to Africa to colonize this continent? Was it because we were brilliant? No. We were dumb. Why did those go to America? The Columbia or whatever he was called. He came to India. It was similar to. They thought they came to India, but it was the Indians. And were they smart? Yeah, this Columbus. He was a Jew, so he was very smart. He has this instrument. I don't know what the English word is for it, but we call it sextant. And he could navigate by stars. And he came to America, and he just wanted to sail around the world. Not occupy, but people took advantage because there were some gold there and everything, and they exploited both the Indians, the Africans, and you see how dumb are people when they are exploiting other people. They are not learning anything. They are spoiled brats. I hate those that kind of mentality that we are superior over someone. I think we are inferior for like that because we are dependent on electricity. We don't know how to make fire in the woods. We don't know how to make a plant grow. We are all, everything is in the grocery and the big malls. People are dumb. People are crazy dumb. And they don't know. I tried to plant some kale here. I wouldn't grow. It denied any futuristic possibility. It died. That's how dumb I am. I can't grow a plant, but all around me. I criticized a lady for having so many plants, but now today it's all over. I like to sow a seed and see what is happening. This is very enjoyable. This is their life. You can see that you have planted a seed which is growing. What is that? Back to nature, back to our origin. I think I get smart every time I get some seed to sprout. I feel that I'm so smart I can go to the moon. So what else is new here? We are going backwards into the future. We are looking only on our television and sit in the sofa. There is sofa all around. And what else is new? We like to drink beer and wine and whiskey, all this kind of bad stuff that is making us even more crazy. We have a need and a hang to be crazy. I don't know why. This is how we are. And when they brought alcohol to the Indians, we spoiled them. We made them to be so miserable. Even the Eskimos. Today, this samene, Eskimo, we call them Eskimos. They were brought and bribed by this liquor, and they got addicted. Lucky me, I started this drinking after I got grown up in my 40s, 50s. I don't drink much because it's not doing me any good. I don't know the reason for over drinking, because you just get stupid. You just get out of your self-experience, and that is no better than the inside my self-experience. It's crazy. So, you see, the Bible is a book of. You see, I started with the Bible, and yes, wanted to say that the Bible is a misconcept of Torah. The Bible have many books, but you see, Torah is what the origin name of the Bible. Just to be clear, it's a different concept altogether. It's written the same, obviously the same stories and so on, but Torah means light. So when you are reading the Torah, you will get enlightened. You are not so confused as you have been all the time. So I believe even in a language called Norwegian, reading the Bible will clear your mind. It will sort things out. And we people are all about our psyche. It's we are inside our psyche, our experience, our feelings, the degree of sensitivity we have. We are born with it. We are grown into it. We are learned to. In fact, all this is learned by nature, and we are potent of any feelings, and that shows which kind of instrument we are. So when people get emotionally confused, the Torah, the Torah, the word Torah is light. So you see the light. And it's also derived, the word Torah is also derived for losing a knot, which is twisted like that. When you lose it up, you get excited, you get happy, very much happy. Yes, so you see, when you get this kind of experience of losing all this worry, you get answers, you get a relief. And Torah is explaining that this is, in first place, God exists, God is there, and you don't really need to believe it. It's there because you can see everything around you. It's not that complicated, but in the other case, it's you are confused. You have some deep issues that is of existential nature, that you don't know if you exist. What else is not there, and you are in a limbo and in a very dark place. So some explanation to the word Torah. Accept that you are confused. Accept that things are not so clear. Maybe that is a relief too, that you can just accept that you don't really know everything. There are so much that we are limited on. So it should be a relief to say to yourself, I don't really need so much confirmation about my existence. I can let it go. I am, in the first place, you should rationalize it and think that, yeah, see, since I can ask myself these questions, it should be quite a quality question. It's qualitative questions when you can doubt even your existence. That is a quality question. That is a quality mindset. That is a highly intellectual advancement on your behalf. No one can say simply, I exist, and you can prove it. No one can prove anything. So that is on a very deep level, that you have these existential questions, and to say, I'm okay. I am okay. I will live my life. I don't give up my life for that. I live my life with the quality, that kind of quality in my mind. It's humbling because many people about their existence. They are even afraid to die. And people that think in that way are very sensitive to those reality checks. It's good that they exist in my world. Those people are very valuable. They are like saints, because they are thinking so far beyond many others that seemingly think very in simplistic terms, and are abusing others for having this sensitivity, and that is not good. Should be sensitive, and that is the spirit. So wherever you are, whenever you are, go for it. Be who you are, whoever that is, and keep in mind that many other people suffer the same. So let be your light, your guidance, and may we all speak Hebrew.